You are now entering Now Chat.
Wow. Well, hello everybody. Dylan here, alongside James,
Hello.
and James is alongside me. Hello.
Yep, we're at each other.
Yeah, we're alongside each other.
Yeah.
Because in this
Currently, Dylan
podcast,
is.
yes, I am touching your leg right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
it's stroking, if you will.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
God, dude, this is gonna go so well.
That's gonna be so good. So,
Well, yeah, go ahead, James.
okay. To fill you in, um,
Yeah,
Cameron's out of town, and Caleb can't make it, and nobody else can make it. Um, so it's just us two today.
yeah,
What a
just
treat!
what
You
a
guys
treat.
get, yeah,
Just me and James and I, Dylan,
Jay
James
chilling.
and Dylan.
Yep.
Yeah,
The Dylan James show,
the
the
Dylan
James
James
Dylan
show.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's jump into the topics here.
All right. Well, we got a question from Rex to start us out,
Oh, we
as
did.
normal, as usual. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay,
What
go
is the weirdest food combination you enjoy?
ahead. Ooh. I mean, I don't think it's weird. I think it's semi-normal, but steak and mashed potatoes like together, you know, like you get a thing of mashed potatoes on your fork, and then you grab a piece of steak, and then you eat it at the same time.
I've actually never tried that.
It's actually really good. However, okay, you know what? Here is the weirdest one. I started doing this not that long ago. So you know McChickens from McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Which, disclaimer, we're not sponsored by McDonald's. But McChickens from McDonald's, my order is always two McChickens, a small fry, medium Coke, no ice, right? However, with my small fries, I put the fries on the McChicken and I eat it like that.
That sounds weird, but good actually. Cause
Right?
like, have you ever had like chips on a burger?
Sometimes, or like with it with sloppy Joe kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's really nice because it adds that like crunchy
Yeah,
texture. I'm not sure
yeah.
about fries.
But fries in your McChicken gives it like a salty taste, but it's also like a um kind of like soft taste too a little bit. I don't know, it's weird.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. How about you, James? What about you?
Um, Rex says chips and chocolate like melted.
Oh,
Like nacho cheese, like nachos, but with chips and chocolate.
oh. That is a weird combination if
And is it like Lay's potato chips?
oh,
Lay's chips and melted chocolate chips.
what the heck?
I gotta try that actually.
That
That
that is
sounds
that does sound really
terrible.
weird.
I think one of my favorite combinations of food. Um, I don't think I have that many weird ones, but I know I have one that's weird, and it's peanut butter on burgers.
What?
Yeah, dude. Peanut
Oh,
butter on a burger, crunchy peanut butter on a burger.
crunchy.
So good. Yes, sir.
Ooh, our
I had it for the first time in New York, and it changed my life forever.
bro, that I like crunchy peanut butter. I'm the only one in my family that eats it, but on a burger?
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
dang.
Blair
That's
says
yeah,
carrots
Blair.
and cranberry.
That actually sounds pretty interesting. That sounds pretty healthy too.
No, I don't think I'd like that. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, I like cranberries.
You like cranberry
But
juice?
like, yeah, I like
Yeah,
cranberry juice
yeah.
and cranberries, but I don't like cranberry sauce. Like, you know how for like Thanksgiving, a lot of people do cranberry sauce
Oh
and
yeah,
turkey.
yeah.
I've never liked it.
Well, speaking of Thanksgiving, Christmas was just the other day, am I right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. You are right.
Yeah.
Approximately 3 days ago.
3 days ago was Christmas. And
Yeah,
so my question here for um my
for me.
question for you, yeah, because there's literally nobody else here. I almost caught myself saying for you guys, but it's only you.
Yeah.
My question to you is Christmas decorations, right? We put them up
Okay.
for the season, right?
Yeah.
How long should you keep them up for?
Okay. All right. Actually, this is hilarious. I was just talking about this with my sister,
Oh, okay.
and she said you can keep them up until it hits 60 degrees.
Ah,
And I thought that was hilarious because it could be like the coldest summer in the middle of August, but it hasn't reached 60 yet, so you still got your lights up, you know? Just keep them on year round, as long as it
oh,
doesn't hit
dude.
that 60 mark.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, by the way, just to
Oh, Fahrenheit.
clarify.
Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
What about you? What do you think,
So
Dylan?
I think you keep your decorations up like after Christmas until the new year, and then you keep them up for a little bit longer. But then I think as soon as the snow starts to melt, then you could start taking them down. You know what I mean?
That starts happening in like March or April.
Well, exactly, because you also have other
Oh, okay.
holidays you have to worry about. You know, you
Yeah,
can't
like
keep
St. Patty's Day.
yeah, St. Patty's Day, Easter,
Gotta keep your
Halloween.
Christmas lights for St. Patty's.
Yeah, right. I mean, there was a house that my old house I used to live at. There used to be a house that kept the same lights on all year round, but just changed the bulbs to whatever color matched the holiday. So
Okay,
like,
that's smart.
right?
Well, kind of. Okay, actually,
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings because in one case that's cool, but do they have to change the lights like individual, like every bulb?
So yeah, they would go up, they would take the bulbs out, and or like if it was Christmas, they would have red and green, right? And then
Yeah.
for like St. Patrick's, they would take only the red ones out and put the green ones in.
Oh, see, that sounds like a lot of work.
Right? And then for Valentine's Day, they would take them all out. Oh no, except for the green and leave white. So it was red and white for Valentine's Day or something like that. Easter, they had I think like pink and yellow bulbs at one point.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what colors match with Easter, but yeah,
I mean,
that
I guess like sure, pink and yellow. That's
right.
those. That doesn't. That can't look good.
No, not really, but it worked I guess for them. But yeah, they would go up and replace the lights.
What's the craziest Christmas house that you have in your neighborhood?
In my neighborhood, actually, all right, there's one close to my neighborhood in a different town that's by my grandma's house that has the lights that go to music,
Mm-hmm.
right? They actually got like the radio station and everything, but it's so decked out and so crazy that they have literally the entire house and lawn and lights that go to music and stuff.
Dude, I have one of those in my neighborhood.
Right?
They're like right down the street. Um, far enough away that I don't like hear it or see
That's
it at
good.
night,
That's
which is
good.
nice. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're just. I mean, I could walk there, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't. You could drive down there and just sit in your car, listen to the
Yeah,
radio, and
yeah.
watch the lights.
Dude, this house had cars. So it was on the corner of a street that when you turn on their street, but it was by a busy road. So they
Hmm.
had cars backed up on this road just to turn in to their neighborhood to watch this house.
Dude, that's
I
amazing.
know it was pretty annoying too, especially when I was coming home from my grandma's, but yeah. But that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that happens every year. You just get a line of cars
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
across the street and on the same street as the house, just
Yeah.
listening.
It's
It's
like
kind of cool though.
it's cool and like I always wanted to do that to my house one day. Like it takes a lot of work, I bet, but that'd be pretty
Yeah,
fun to do.
yeah. I think it's
Nice.
cool in theory, but
Yeah.
I will never do it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. It's cool to see, but nothing really to do.
Exactly. It sounds like a pain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, since we're on the topic of Christmas, what about so what is your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So like, The Grinch is good, and like, there's a lot of good Christmas movies, but my two all-time favorite, I can't decide which one I like more. Nightmare Before Christmas
Mm?
and Die Hard.
Die You're gonna bring this up. You're gonna bring up is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not?
Look, it is. It's a Christmas
I'm
movie.
not gonna argue on this one because I could care less about it, whether or not to argue on it, but I will leave it up to our listeners to decide whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. So,
100%.
okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna disagree or agree because, like I said, I won't pick my battle with that. So, but
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah. Mine though, I do like the Grinch, but I only like the live action one with Jim Carrey. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, that one's
Oh
great.
yeah, yeah. But my all-time has to be Elf with Will Ferrell.
That one's
It's
good.
that movie I can recite all the lines, not all the lines, but I can recite the lines to some degree in that movie, which is pretty nice. My
Jamie Jamie posted
Oh, I saw
the
that. Yeah, I
the
saw that.
GIF. Oh my gosh,
I saw
Jim
that.
Carrey,
Dude,
the way he can contort his
that's
face,
just like Bill
just
Skarsgård, dude, who could do that for Pennywise.
oh yeah,
It's so
yeah.
crazy. But yeah, I would say How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey version, and Elf. So
Okay, so I respect both of those. I really
perfect.
like those two.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Elf I enjoy watching every once in a while, but it's not one I
Yeah.
can watch every year.
Oh, that makes
It's
sense.
because the humor is so awkward.
It is, dude. It really is. But you know me and how my
Yeah,
sense of
it's true.
humor is, so I'm like
Yeah,
cracking up on some of those jokes, dude. Like for example, dude, when he's in the gimbal store talking to Jovi, and then the intercom comes over, we'll be closing in 10 minutes, and he's looking up so confused. Like I found that hilarious watching that. Oh, that was so
yeah.
funny.
There's some good bits in there.
There is, and you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. No, just
I
joking.
don't remember those. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I figured. I heard that tone in your voice, like I'm just gonna agree, but I have no idea what he's talking about.
I mean, yeah, no, it's accurate.
Yeah, there you
Like I
go.
remember a lot of the scenes, but not that one
Yeah.
specifically.
See, that's yeah. I know that movie in back from back to front, from front to back. So,
I
but
gotcha. I gotcha.
yeah, but like Elf. So my dad. Remember when we did It's a Wonderful Life in high school?
Yeah, yeah.
That's my dad's all-time favorite Christmas movie.
That one's
And
good.
yeah, he literally is watching the movie and says the lines before they happen,
Mm.
which is awesome. So when It's a Wonderful Life came on and I had to practice for that, my dad was practicing with me without even looking at the book. He just knew what lines were next.
Mm.
So
That's
that
great.
yeah, so I said my lines and he already knew what was next even without looking at the book. I'm like, "Oh my God, Dad, you're crazy."
That is crazy.
That is. Did you what was your favorite play or musical in our high school?
Oh man, I I loved doing Newsies. I know we bring that up every once in a while on this podcast, but
Yeah.
that was one of my all-time favorite.
That's
That
yeah.
one, I loved Annie because in those two, I got to play like the bad guys. I got to play Rooster and Annie and Pulitzer in
Newsies.
Newsies,
Nice.
and both were just a blast. Cause I think I'm a really nice guy person. Like I
You
think
are.
I'm a
Yeah,
nice
you
guy.
are. Yeah.
And so being able to play those villains is so much fun because it takes me like completely out of who I am, and I get to just act as someone completely different who I would never be, and it's so much fun.
That's cool, dude. Yeah, I mean, I never saw Annie because didn't go to the school um then, but and I saw Newsies and you doing Pulitzer was spot on perfect.
Thank you,
So
thank you.
everybody was really cast well for that musical, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but speaking, did you know Cameron's mom, right, got the
Mhm.
what is it, the chairman of the theater in the town?
Yeah, yeah.
So she wants to do Newsies as well and kind of
Uh,
recast everybody back.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh wait,
definitely
you were
try it
there.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna try out because
Nice.
I would love to reprise my role as
Dude,
Pulitzer.
and then Caleb is Jack again probably and Cameron is
Hmm.
Davy.
That'd be
That'd be
awesome.
Tyler as FDR.
Yeah.
That'd be so nice, dude. I have to Caleb said he'll teach me singing, so I'm gonna I mean I don't know. If he just gives me lessons in general, that'd be fine, but
Mm.
yeah. Speaking of Caleb and Cameron and all of them, Cameron left out of town. But that brings me to traveling. Just to bring up what was probably the coolest place you've traveled to so far.
Like in my life,
Yeah, in your life kind of thing. Like what was the best kind of vacation or where do you like to go to travel for?
um, I okay. So I'm a huge proponent of traveling abroad and visiting different countries, learning more about, different countries and their lifestyle. And I love languages. And so I love visiting. I mean, I haven't traveled to a ton of countries, but I visited a couple, and they were some of the greatest experiences of my life. I had a class in college, a photography class, and we traveled to Costa Rica. for a good
What?
chunk of it. So we were there for like a week and a half,
That's cool.
and it was amazing. Like, oh my gosh, I love their lifestyle and their outlook on life. I think it's really cool. They're all about like, man, how do I like, okay, their whole big phrase, and you can find this in all the tourist shops and stuff. And I don't know how true it is to their actual life because we were in kind of touristy areas, but pura vida, which is pure life, and it's just like living a good life. And so it's, both like in your body, so a lot of water, a lot of fruit. I mean, the amount of fruit I consumed that trip, it was a lot. It was a
That's
lot of
not. That's
pineapple.
cool.
It
A
was
pine.
good. We actually, well, we went to a pineapple farm
What? Don't they
while
grow
I was
from the
there.
ground, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so there was a whole big ass pineapple farm that we went to, and we went on a whole tour on a tractor. And when we got back, they made us pina coladas with
Ooh,
fresh pineapple. So good.
that's
Oh my
nice. That
gosh.
sounds really good. So
Yeah.
would you say you like more of like tropical kind of areas with warmer weather, that kind of feel?
Um,
Or do
Not
you
necessarily.
you just vary between both kind of thing?
Yeah, I like both for different reasons. One country that I want to visit is Iceland.
My grandma visited Iceland.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I want to go to Iceland so badly. It is one of the most beautiful countries in the world,
Isn't
and I
it
want
crazy
to
though how like Iceland is green and isn't like Greenland ice or something like that?
because of the Vikings a long time ago. They
Yeah,
wanted to confuse the
gotcha.
Englishmen, so they labeled them opposite of each other.
Ah.
Now that isn't to say that Iceland isn't cold. It's very
Oh yeah,
cold,
yeah. There's
but
no
yeah, their
ice.
summers are nice. Yeah, yes.
That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I would say
So
so I've never really traveled outside of the country except for Canada when I was in New York. That was probably the only time I've been out of town or out of country. But the one place I do love to visit is Tennessee.
I have not been to Tennessee actually.
Dude, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, those two places, touristy areas, but just the trails and stuff I've been on, hiking and the mountain views and that kind of stuff is just so breathtaking, especially when we go in November. So it's around like the fall and autumn kind of time. Like
Yeah,
there was at one point our hotel last Thanksgiving actually, our hotel balcony looked out on this giant mountain, and when the sun hit it just right, it lit up all the yellow leaves on the trees, and
that's
it looked like
awesome.
just a giant yellow mountain. It was pretty cool. It's crazy. We didn't see any bears though that trip, but we have seen wild bears on our past trips. So
That's cool.
yeah.
I used to live in Colorado, and
Oh, you
we
did?
would
I actually never
randomly.
knew that.
What?
I don't think I've ever known that you lived in Colorado.
Yeah, yeah. I used to live in Colorado. I moved to Wisconsin like 10 years ago.
Dude, I did not know that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. How did
What?
you not know
Dude,
that?
I
What?
did not. How long have I known you and I did not know you used to live in Colorado?
You know me for like 7 years,
Dude, I had
Dylan.
no idea you lived in Colorado. I just found that out today. That you lived in Colorado. Oh my god.
That's
Bruh,
amazing.
I just found that out. Wow.
Yeah, but yeah. So back in Colorado, we would randomly wake up in the morning, and there would just be a bear in our backyard because we had a low fence, and we were like kind of not in the woods exactly, but we were kind of near woodsy area, and there was enough where I mean we would just get random bears in our
Dude,
backyard.
that's nuts.
Yeah, it was really funny.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I should show you pictures sometime.
Yeah.
Cause the view from my backyard, I mean, I could see Pikes Peak. I could see the whole mountain range from my backyard.
Bruh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
it was beautiful. I think we had like half an acre of
What?
of land in the
Dude,
back.
I did
Yeah,
not know
it
any
was.
of this.
Yeah, dude.
What? Dude, oh my god.
Colorado Springs.
You used to live there?
Yeah, I used to live in Colorado
Bro,
Springs. We would take
jeez.
we'd take trips to Manitou Springs. Fantastic little town if you're ever in Colorado. Um, yeah, yeah.
Wow, I just found something new about James today.
Well, You learn something new every
I
day,
guess
you know?
so. That's nuts. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
Well, since we don't really have a Cameron toilet talk because there's nobody here to do a Cameron toilet talk, as in there's no Cameron, we're gonna make this part kind of a viewer topic kind of thing. So in the stream chat, if you have any particular topic or something you want us to talk about, um, you can leave that in the stream chat. But for now, I forgot to ask James, how was your Christmas, by the way?
Um, my Christmas was good.
What'd
My
you guys
sister,
do?
well, my sister had COVID.
Oof.
Yeah, and so she she got out of quarantine on the 26th. So she came down on the 26th. So that's when we celebrated Christmas instead of the 25th. Um, but yeah, I mean overall it was a good Christmas.
That's nice.
Uh, but yeah.
That's
What
nice.
about you?
We just kind of had family over. We had my dad's side come over, which was my cousins, aunt, uncle, my grandma, and my great aunt came over. And then on my mom's side, it was mostly my cousin, her husband, my two little cousins, um, and my great uncle and his girlfriend came over. So it was kind of small, to be honest. It was like a weird family gathering because one
Yeah.
side of the family wasn't really close with the other side of the family. So they were literally spread out the entire house. One family was in the living room, the other family was in the kitchen table. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. So,
It's great. No, I typically have small Christmases.
that's
My
nice.
grandma and aunt always come up from Indiana, and we have like a small Christmas with them, and then we have like our own Christmas, just the six of us.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
We opened gifts, my sister and I and my parents, and then got ready for family to come over. That was pretty much it. So,
Okay. What was your favorite Christmas gift
ooh. Um, so of
or top
course,
two?
my top two. Well, my favorite one had to be so since I do electrical work, I use a lot of tools and stuff, and every time I would need to screw something in, I would have to use a screwdriver, right?
Yeah.
And that takes a while because you have to keep turning and turning, and then your wrist hurts and all that stuff. But I found out the other electricians had this thing called an impact drill, which is just a tiny drill that just, is pretty much a drill, just kind of small and lightweight and easy to carry.
Hmm.
So, I asked that for Christmas and I got it. Actually, it came with two drills, which is cool. Um, but unfortunately, I haven't used it yet because I've been off of work all of last week, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I worked yesterday, but not today because we're kind of getting in the down season of everything. Not many people are looking to do work, around their
Okay.
house because, nobody's looking to do, a $2,000 job, especially around the holidays. So, people are putting it off or not really doing anything. So a lot of HVAC people are getting booked because of their heaters and that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
so it's pretty much an impact drill was kind of the best. So how about you?
That's
What was
pretty
what was
cool.
your cool? What was yours?
Um, that's I think my new mouse.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
because I've been needing a new mouse for a really long time, and I got the Razer Naga, which is just it's so nice, and it comes with like three different thumb pads.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the mouse like that. So,
Hmm. Yeah, I use it for everything. I also got. I think the other thing that comes really close is the first three books in the Witcher series.
oh, nice.
Um, yeah.
That's cool. Well, let's see. Let's see. So we have a topic from Rex that says, "What two
Hmm.
languages would you want to learn?" Well, knowing that
Yeah.
you're kind of a linguist, James, but what two would you like to do?
Um, so to clarify, she specified instantly. So like
Oh,
not just
okay.
learn, but like you instantly know it.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, that's tough because there's a lot of really really cool languages out there.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I could write you a whole list of languages I would love to just learn instantly. But I would probably pick two of the scariest languages, to me, which is the first one is Arabic.
Yeah.
Uh, that language is beautiful but terrifying. Um, it's also pretty useful, and you can speak it around uh, a good chunk of the world. I mean, a lot of Africa uses Arabic. Um, you know, in the Middle East, it's fairly standard. Not everywhere, but a lot of places.
Yeah.
Um, it's just very useful, and there's a lot of immigrants around the world that use it. So Arabic for sure. The second one uh, would be a little bit harder of a choice because probably probably Korean
Ooh.
because Korean is very different than like Chinese and English. It's a very unique language, I think. I mean, the whole sentence structure, pronunciation, everything about it, the writing system is just very different from a lot of languages. And like it Chinese isn't actually terrible to learn. It's difficult because you have to memorize a lot of words and you got to understand how they work together and different things
Yeah.
like that. And reading it can be a pain, but overall Chinese isn't like the grammar and stuff isn't that hard. Um, but like the grammar in Korean is difficult.
Yeah.
And so you know how in English you'll say something like I feel happy or you'll add an adjective to a verb or something.
Mhm.
A lot of the times in Korean, there will be a verb that says that. So there might be a different verb to say I feel good versus I feel uh, gross or something.
Oh,
It might be
gotcha.
two different verbs entirely. Um, so it's a little weird.
Yeah. That's interesting though.
Long story short, probably Arabic and Korean.
Gotcha, gotcha. Fair
What
enough.
about you?
Well, my number one would probably be Polish.
Oh,
Yeah, because I so my great grandmother was Polish and she knew it,
okay.
and I regret not learning it from her before she passed away. Like I
Mm,
wanted to learn it, but I just never like learned it from her, you know? And I
hmm
wish I did because it I found out that there's a few Polish people that I've ran into that, would have been nice to know for my magic occasionally, that kind of thing. So that would have been nice to have, but Polish for sure. Um, I would say Spanish just because it's kind of, I mean, I would say Spanish, but I would actually like to learn Russian just because of how it sounds.
That's
So,
fair.
yeah, just because of just like how powerful that language sounds.
hmm
Yeah.
Um, I actually used to know a decent amount of Russian in high school. Um,
Didn't you and
because
Caleb do one and do a song about that?
we're not gonna share
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
we're not gonna share it. Maybe another time.
Nah,
Maybe another time.
maybe another time.
Yes.
I don't think people are ready for a Slovakian quinceañera.
Gotcha. I don't think they are either. I don't think they're ready for that bop yet.
No. Um, but yeah, no, I Russian is a really cool language. And how it works is pretty awesome. I love the Cyrillic script as well.
Nice.
Um, but yeah,
Nice. Well, we're still open for suggestions, for topics and stuff. 'Cause we'd usually be a little bit more prepared, but due to everybody being busy and due to other certain circumstances, we've just been we've had some topics that we had planned, but since it's just us two, we want to kind of leave some of it to you guys, the
Yeah, see
viewers.
what you
So
guys got.
yeah. So
In the meantime, while
yeah.
people are have a few suggestions, there's a book that I got from my
Oh
girlfriend
yes, your book.
recently for
Yes,
Christmas,
your
and
book.
it just came in. So I'm gonna give her the book in a few days when she comes back from break. But currently, I have it. It is called The Field Guide to the Dumb Birds of the Whole Stupid World,
Yeah.
and it's pretty good. Um, I'll give you. I probably shouldn't read like the whole thing because copyright
Mhm.
and such,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I could probably do a couple of birds. Um, and then yeah. So
Oh yeah.
okay,
Yeah. Go
for
ahead.
example, you have the. I'll just read two because I like these two. You have the butt-throat finch, common name black-throated finch or parson finch. This bird won Australian 2019 Bird of the Year, according to The Guardian Australia. However, it didn't win because it was such an amazing bird. It won because it is seriously endangered and received a lot of press from conservation groups who are working to keep it from going extinct due to habitat encroachment by humans. This is a little like being voted prom queen at your senior dance, but only because everyone at your school feels super guilty about how
Oh my
poorly they have
God.
treated you every day for the last 4 years. And this Finch seems irritatingly cheerful in spite of it all.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's that's kind of sad yet kind of funny at the same time.
yeah.
Dang.
Um, I'll read one more to give you another little taste
Yeah.
of this
Yeah. Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Dick Whistle,
What?
common name Dixicel.
Dix-
I don't know how to actually pronounce it. So there's the actual name of it, which is Dixicel, Dicicel,
just read it. Just read it. Stop repeating it. Just keep reading it. Just read it.
Dixicel. Found throughout the eastern and midwestern United States, Spiza americana, if you're Latin, has exasperated the taxonom. Yeah, has exasperated the taxonomists who have argued for years over whether it is a New World sparrow, a blackbird, or part of the Oriole family. Though currently they're trying out a member of the cardinal family. Perhaps this designation will stick permanently, but trust me, no one is holding their breath to find out. Its loud, bothersome song is a persistent refrain of dick, 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 whistle, identification. They have some yellow junk on their eye and breast, and a black bib that kind of looks like a neck beard, which is gross.
Wow, that's
And
wow. I
yeah,
would I
and
would love to hear that bird just because of that noise.
me too, actually.
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, there's some good ones in here, like the yellow bastard chat,
Oh, that's a nice one.
um, or the crap sugar bird,
Crap sugar bird.
African pygmy kingfucker.
What? That's actually a bird name.
No, it's okay. So he has like a his name for it. So the actual name is African pygmy kingfisher, but
Oh,
he has his own name for it.
oh my God.
Hoodlum crow,
So,
California smug jerk, stuff like that.
so since I like how you're doing bird facts here and that kind of stuff, so I want to move to a topic of interesting facts that
Okay,
some people
okay,
maybe not have known.
sure.
So
Like the
actually,
fact that he used to live in Colorado.
huh? Yeah, yeah, the fact that James used to live in Colorado. However, one fact is the first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. 'Cause I bet, speed limits back then were probably not a big deal, but
Apparently so.
I
Apparently they
guess
were a
yeah,
huge deal.
I guess so, right? I mean, 8 miles an
Dude,
hour? Oh my God.
anything over 5, it's just dangerous.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're going what, 70 on the expressway? Yeah, jeez.
70. Nah, at
Yeah,
least 90.
at least 90. All right. I mean, okay. So, Caleb and I, okay? Caleb and I were coming back from Cameron's house one day, and you know the expressway there, right?
Yeah.
Caleb just went 100 miles an hour on that expressway.
Dude, some days,
with me in it.
some days, it do be like that.
Some days, dude. I
What's
mean,
the fastest you've gone?
fastest I've gone.
Yeah, what's the highest number you've hit?
Oh, jeez. Well, when I had my 2002 Ford Explorer, which ran like crap, um, I think I hit probably 95 in that thing.
Hmm,
But I think that's why it got fucked up.
nice.
Yeah, 'cause that was that's not meant supposed to go like that. 'Cause it's just a little traveling car, but yeah. Oh,
Maybe
here.
that's why my car got messed up. I used to have a 2007 Subaru Forester,
Yeah.
and it was a stick shift, and I got that thing to 116.
Oof. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why I got fucked up then. Did you know though, in Easter Island, okay, you know the
Okay.
heads
Okay.
of Easter Island that they have
Hmm.
there? They
Yeah.
actually have bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. They're just underground.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know, right?
That's like,
Have you
wow.
seen videos of people like moving the heads, like when it's just the head?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because well, they were trying to figure out like how these were built and how you would move them. And one way you can do it is you tied a rope to the top of it,
Oh, yeah,
like
and then you
around,
move
and
it
then you
back and
have
forth. Yeah.
exactly, and then you can
Yeah,
like walk it.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
All
Have
right. Logan has
Oh,
a
yeah, yeah.
topic,
Oh, you mean Jamie?
or I guess yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Jamie. Jamie has a
Jamie.
topic.
Jamie has a topic. Wow.
You have to eat a children's cereal every morning for the rest of your life. Which is it?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. I would say Lucky Charms, but I would probably get sick of that. So I would go with Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I feel the complete opposite. Fruity Pebbles I would get sick of so quickly because it's all sugar
exactly.
constantly. All right, fair enough, Dylan. Um, I think for me it would probably be Lucky Charms or Frosted Flakes.
Okay. Well, okay. I used to like Frosted Flakes, but I only eat them dry
That's fair.
because with the milk, I would eat them, and then like the last ones at the very bottom of the bowl would get very soggy, and it just doesn't taste right.
Oh my gosh,
Right?
my girlfriend. All right,
Mm-hmm.
we're just casual. We're having a casual conversation, and she randomly asked me, "So, do you like your cereal soggy or not soggy?"
Ooh, this is a good topic.
And I'm like, well, obviously, I like it not soggy. I like, crunchy. I don't like it like, gooey and
Yeah,
mushy in
yeah.
my mouth. No, she drinks it. She eats her cereal mushy.
Oh, so
I
she like
know.
pour the milk and let it sit for a bit?
Yeah.
Oh no, no, no,
And then she'll just eat the mushy
no. You gotta
cereal.
break up with her. She's insane.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Imagine talking about girlfriends. Wow. Imagine
Yeah, I
having
know.
conversation with a girlfriend, you know.
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
Imagine
Wouldn't be
that.
me.
No, it definitely wouldn't be me. Dude. Ah. You know,
All right,
alright.
is cereal a soup?
Cereal is soup. Oh, is cereal a soup? No. I would say no.
I
Because soup
disagree.
has multiple components to it.
Okay.
It has, for example, chicken soup, right? It has
Okay.
noodles, it has chicken,
Hmm.
sometimes it has carrots or celery, right?
Okay.
Whatever, sometimes it has that. But cereal is literally just cereal and milk. That's it.
So what if you have like granola or raisin brand where it has like other things in it, or Special K where it also
Ooh.
has
Oh, see,
strawberries?
now you got me there. Dang.
Yeah, and some soup only has like the broth and something else.
Yeah. I mean, is cereal really a soup though? Like,
I think so.
you would say so?
I think so. I think cereal is a
I don't
soup.
know. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of I don't know. That's a bit I don't, now I'm actually thinking about if cereal is a
having,
soup or not.
having an existential crisis.
I am, dude. I'm like my brain is fried right now. I'm literally trying to think. Is
Well,
soup?
and then you gotta consider other things
No, no. Let me consider one
like
thing at a time here, Jay.
like
So
what
would you?
makes a ravioli a ravioli?
Oh God. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the
Give me the
ravioli.
ravioli.
So
Like
would
a
you?
calzone. A calzone is just a big ravioli.
I'm still
You
on
know, like
super cereal.
Uncrustables.
Yeah,
Uncrustables,
yeah,
just a fruity ravioli.
bro, bro, you're. Oh my god, it's literally, it's not a sandwich then. It's a ravioli.
It's a ravioli.
Except it's not a noodle ravioli. But what defines ravioli? If it's just noodles, then that defines ravioli. But ravioli is just what, stuff packed in that has the sides pinched. You know?
Yeah, depends on how you define ravioli.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
what's one thing on your bucket list,
Bro,
and
wait,
why
whoa,
is it
whoa,
on
you
your
can't
bucket
just do that
list?
to me. You just can't do that to me. My brain is still in
Think on
soup
it.
and
Think on it,
cereal.
Dylan.
Oh,
Think on it.
okay.
Get back
Alright.
to me on it.
Alright, I'll get back to you. I'll think about this. Okay. Jeez.
One thing on your bucket list, and why is it on your bucket list?
Ooh, skydiving.
You'd same. That's what I was gonna say.
Dude, skydive together?
Okay, I'm down.
Alright, yeah, bet.
Yeah,
My
bet.
mom actually was gonna have me go skydiving this past summer,
Yeah,
but she never did. Like,
that's sad.
I
Sad
know.
story.
So it's like, I don't have a fear of heights, but you have the fear of falling, right? But for
Hmm.
some reason, something about skydiving I just want to do.
See, okay. Here's the thing. So this is why it's on my bucket list. So you've got what's on my bucket list. Now you've got the why. The why
Yeah,
is
yeah.
growing up, I was always like scared of everything. I was a scaredy bitch, especially of heights. Okay,
Yeah,
especially heights. I've grown a lot since then, and I've like faced a lot of my fears.
that's
And
nice.
with heights, I did a lot of rock climbing, and that helped me a ton get
That's
over my
good.
fear of heights. But it's still something that like I want to prove to myself because I have this core memory. It was winter and all of my friends and my siblings were like jumping off this thing into the snow and they were having a bunch of fun, but I wouldn't do it. I was too scared to jump into the snow because it was like, 10-foot drop. Um, and it
Oh,
was it was so dumb. So now I have this urge to conquer this fear, and skydiving I think would help me a lot.
gotcha. Yeah. Jamie just said do one of the wind tube things, like the
Indoor
indoor
skydiving,
sky, which I actually have.
I have
I've
not.
I've done that. But for some reason though, I didn't have fun doing it.
Hmm.
Like my grandma did it for me and my sister as like a gift kind of thing, like a surprise thing to do. And like I pretended to have fun because I didn't want to hurt my grandma's feelings, but
Yeah.
I wasn't into it because it just didn't give me the surreal falling effect. You know what I mean? And plus, I was just looking like an idiot, flapping in the wind, trying to stay down. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really like it as much as I probably would regular, like actual skydiving. But
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, but bungee jumping though, I would probably
Oh
want to
my
do.
gosh.
But here's the thing. Have you seen that video? So there's a guy, he's sitting on the edge, he has his hands in his pocket, and he's just standing there on the edge, facing backwards. And the guys are like, alright, you could fall. And without hesitation, he just leans back and falls. And the caption was like, when you just don't care anymore, and you just fall. I was like, oh, dude. Like, I don't know. That seems kind of fun, though. Bungee jump.
Yeah, I would love to go bungee jumping
Yeah.
as well.
Dude, well, but when you said rock climbing though, that brought something to my mind. So this friend of mine, and we went on a brocation, is what we called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went on a brocation, which we had
Ooh,
like the best time of
very
our lives.
romantic.
Yeah, dude, it was bromantic for sure. We even shared the same bed. um,
Wow.
yeah, dude, it was fun. It was fun. But yeah, we had a blast. We had such a great time. But I found out there was this rock climbing place nearby, and it had like these giant scared walls, and then it had some free climbing area, and then it had some like training level walls with bigger rocks that you could try. So I told my friend like, yo, we should go try this out. And he's like, oh yeah, sure, let's go. So we get there and we were walking around and I'm like, all right, man, let's go, let's start climbing. So I go up and he gets like a third of the way up and then just
Okay.
goes right back down. I'm like, yo, you got to keep going, man. He's like, I can't. I'm like, well, you got it. We paid for this. We have, an hour and a half to do this. We got to do
Mm-hmm.
this. So he's trying, and I'm right next to him, like trying to get him to go up. I'm trying to get him to keep going, and eventually he did pretty good. He got higher and higher each time, because I kept motivating him, kept calling him names, which actually motivated him even more. um, but yeah, he eventually did it, but then I found out like it wasn't really his thing. And I don't know if it was just the heights or if it was just, the thing, but I told him, I'm like, if you fall, it's gonna catch you. It's not like you're falling to your death. And that's what I kept trying to get in his head. Um,
Yeah.
but eventually, after a while, he just kind of gave up, and then there was this little tiny gym area that he started working out in. I'm like, all right, you're in your comfort zone, just stay there then. So, but yeah, I remember when I used to be scared of rock climbing too. Like I wouldn't finish the wall or anything, and I would just come back down.
Dude, same.
But
I went rock climbing. I visited a friend from Colorado a couple years back, and we went rock climbing in Garden of the Gods, and like I couldn't get all the way up. Like I was terrified. I couldn't do it, and it was like, and that was the point that I was like, okay, I gotta face this fear. Like I gotta do this. And
yeah,
so right after that, I started rock climbing a bunch, and that helped a lot. Um, that was probably the best shape I'd ever been in. It was probably like junior year of high school because I was in soccer and I was rock climbing a bunch.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I used to be scared of that, and just for some reason, just something came over me where I finally realized nothing's gonna happen if I fall.
Yeah, exactly.
So, then I just started doing it, and now I'm scaling these walls like nothing, and sometimes I try to do it as fast as I can too. Like those speed climbers, dude. Those guys are
Oh, that's so much
crazy,
fun to
dude.
do. Yeah.
You do that? Have you done that before?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I used to like time myself and try to see how fast I could get up there, and like, dude,
Hmm.
they just leap to the rocks, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, some of those
That's
guys are
nuts.
crazy good.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing though I don't think I would do is probably real rock climb. Um, just because you literally have to improv on the spot kind of thing.
Hmm.
And, you know, seeing how these guys literally have like their fingernails dug into the wall or of the rock thing, I'm like, no, I can't
Hmm.
do that. I can't do that.
Yeah. No,
I could see you do it maybe.
yeah, I was gonna say I would love to get into real rock climbing. It's kind of expensive, and you got to know the right people.
Yeah, yeah,
It's hard to get into real rock climbing like just by yourself or with some friends.
yeah.
I suppose you could, but
Yeah. I mean, plus like for example, what was it? 147 hours or something like that. It was 128 hours. What was that movie?
127 hours.
127 hours. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
such a good movie.
yeah. I'm like, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I could do that. Dude, that was, oh God, yeah, no. I don't think I could do that. But
No, I don't think I could do it. Oh my gosh, like most of the movie I really enjoyed, but like that part where he's cutting his tendon,
right?
that's what
He's
got me.
just like,
Oh my
oh,
gosh, that
dude.
like, oh,
Yeah.
that killed me.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it because that just cringes me, but yeah,
Oh, me too.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, change the topic here. So our
Yeah.
podcaster Caleb, his birthday is December 30th.
Oh
We have a
yeah.
birthday coming up. Caleb, what'd you get him for his birthday?
Wait, shoot. Wait, hold on. Cameron's is today, isn't it?
Is Cameron's no, Cameron's is in January.
No, Cameron's is
Wait, is Cameron's today and he's having
no,
a party?
tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Cameron's is
That's right.
tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I can never remember if it's the 28th or the 29th.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you're telling me Caleb and Cameron are born literally a day apart
And a year. A
and a
day and a
year?
year.
Whoa.
But yes.
Oh my
Well,
God.
okay, actually it'd be 364 days apart,
Okay,
rather.
well, 364 days. Shut up.
No. It'd
No,
be a year
got it.
one day. It'd be a year in one day. Never
Maybe a
mind.
year and one day, yeah. But
Yeah.
cool. So Cameron's turning 21.
Yep.
So me and him are gonna finally be able to go to the bar together.
Nice, nice.
And Caleb is what,
Caleb is
turning
still turning
20?
20.
Yeah, Caleb's 20.
Yep.
Yeah. So are you going to his house on his birthday?
Cameron's?
No, Caleb's, because Cameron's in Colorado.
Well, yeah, but I don't know we had any plans.
He invited me, so I don't know if you're invited.
Wow. Well, that's fine. No, I get it.
Caleb listens to this and he's like, Dylan, you weren't supposed to say anything, damn it.
I'm just gonna show up
Dude, party
with a
crash it,
bunch
dude.
of like confetti and stuff. Oh
Do
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna crash it.
Dude, just blow
I'm
the
gonna crash it.
confetti in his house and walk away and make him clean it up.
Oh, looks like
Oh.
looks like Logan wasn't invited either.
Oh.
Oof.
Dude, just show up. I mean, what is he gonna
Oh, I
say?
will.
No?
Oh, I'm just gonna show up.
Dude, I would show up first, just sit there and just expect you to just,
No, I'm gonna get there before he does. I'm
oh
gonna get
my
there before he
god,
wakes
dude.
up. I'm gonna be
Dude,
in his house having
dude.
coffee with his parents when he
No,
wakes up.
sit in his chair. Sit in his gaming chair just looking at him until he wakes up.
Dude,
And then when he
you know
wakes
what?
up, just blow the confetti right in his face.
I'll start playing Ori on his computer.
Dude.
He actually
Oh,
got me into that game. It's so
he
good.
did?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think he
bought
got
the
Blair into
game.
that too.
Oh, it's so good.
What even is
Oh
that
my
game?
gosh. It's okay, so it's like a story, it's heavy story based. It's a platformer, and you basically go around solving puzzles, killing things, finding different pieces
Is it
to
first
help
person,
like
third person?
it's a platformer, so like third person
Oh, okay.
2D.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I guess not third person, but like
Oh,
2D
like
platformer.
Tiaria?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um very very different game than Terraria
Okay,
though.
yeah.
It's not like open world and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I don't know if you consider guess you'd consider it open world,
yeah.
kind of. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, it's phenomenal. The way you move and your abilities and stuff, very unique to that game. Very cool
Nice.
stuff.
Is it multiplayer?
I don't think so. At least the first one. I don't know if the second one is or not.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, fair enough. That's cool though. I think he got Blair into that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
a good time.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, well, happy birthday to Cameron and
Yeah, happy
Caleb.
birthday to them. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to
Day to
you. No, I don't want to do that.
Happy birthday to
I guess we
you.
are doing it.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear
Cameron
Cameron J.
Caleb.
Caleb, yeah. Happy
Me. Happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
That's the most scuffed happy birthday ever.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's kind of funny. But I would, dude, just literally just show up, blast a confetti cannon in his face, flip it
I
in the
will.
air, and walk out. That's all you gotta do.
I will.
Just do it that way.
That's what I'll do. Yeah,
But yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do.
you and Logan too, just both show up. So
Yeah, we'll make a whole day out of it.
yes.
With coffee in the morning,
To be
buy some
honest,
confetti,
I
show up at his house.
I told my boss, I was like, hey, could I have December 30th off, seeing how we're still kind of slow and stuff isn't really happening? Can I just have December 30th off? And I think he just responded to me a few minutes ago. I haven't checked yet, but
Well,
yeah.
that'd be good. That's
Yeah.
Thursday, right?
His birthday? Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah, 2 days from now. Yeah.
2 days from now, dude.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
dude, I can't wait till we're all like 21. You know,
Dude, I know. Literally, like less than 3 months for me.
dude. Me, you, Cameron,
Yeah.
bruh. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Well, I think we're almost at that hour mark.
To be honest, we have 5 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's end with this. Dylan, what do you have going on soon? What's something you're excited about? What's something you're excited about in 2022? Some
Ooh.
goals, something, an event, something, anything that you're like excited for,
Ooh.
looking forward to coming up. What are you excited
Gosh.
for?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question too.
Or any goals you have for the new year?
Well, my number one goal is to get my fucking room clean because this is a disaster. Caleb came over one
Dude,
day
me
and
too.
he literally looked and he was like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, "Don't say another word. Just shut up. I literally
Please say
told
no
him, could he
names,
come
bro.
over? I'd said you could play on my computer, and I'll clean my room, but I just want some motivation to do this. um, clean my room is one, but the second thing is, I did say it before, but I'm just gonna say it again because I'm still kind of excited about this. But my audition for America's Got Talent is coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
When is that?
January 15th.
Dang.
So it's not the TV audition. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's literally like the Zoom one with probably the producers and that kind of stuff. But I mean, I'm just shocked that I got that part down, to get the audition in. And
Mm-hmm.
I literally already have the trick planned out. I have everything that I'm gonna do. I had this all planned out before I even signed up for this. Because, everybody would tell me, oh, you should go to America's Got Talent. You should go to America's Got Talent. You should go to America's Got Talent. And I never wanted to, but I said, you know what? For shiz and giggles, I'm going to do it. And
Do
now
it.
I landed an audition. I was like, holy crap. So,
Nice.
but I will say, though, if I do get on TV and I have to make, actually, yeah, that's actually really smart. I might do that. I might actually get you guys together and perform it in front of you, either one at a time or in groups, and then get your guys' input on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
also want to time
Logan
myself.
commented,
Yeah, that's what I
perform in
saw.
front of us and we'll pretend to
Yeah,
be judges.
I
Yeah,
saw that. Yeah. But don't judge it like how they would judge it. I want you to judge it like how you would.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I
because I
gotcha.
did it in front of so I actually told my parents in front of my entire family about this because I wanted to do it in groups of
Yeah.
numbers and not by myself with them. But they seem okay with it so far, so that's good, and my family's excited.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, so I'll be doing that um, coming
Well, that's
up.
pretty cool.
Yeah, so I
That is
would,
very exciting.
yeah, and if I have to do a little package thing, I would definitely incorporate the podcast along with
Nice.
maybe, probably not all of you guys, but a few of you guys in it as well. Just like a thing of us hanging out somewhere to just be like, yeah,
Oh,
my
gotcha.
social life, I hang out with my friends, they support me on my magic, and then do like, a high five in the air kind of. But
Do the classic like ending of an
yeah,
and
right. We just do like
everyone
a
like
heel click
jumps
up
in
in
the
the
air
air.
and high
Yeah,
fives.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That'd be so funny. So I'll get probably like you, Cameron, Caleb, maybe Logan. I don't know. I'll just see
That'd be
who's all
cool.
down to do it. So
Sure, sure.
yeah, but this would be interesting because my goal is I know
That's
I'm probably
exciting.
not gonna win it, but I want to make it at least far to get recognized. So
Yeah, getting some recognition would
oh
be
yeah, I mean
awesome.
plus
I've thought about going on there.
yeah, yeah. I mean plus being an electrician, going to people's houses. Imagine them being like, "Weren't you that magician on America's Got Talent? And now you're in my house? Oh my gosh!" Like, imagine
Oh,
that.
that'd be really cool.
That would be cool. How about you, real quick? We'll
Yeah.
end with you. What is your number one thing for the new year?
Oh man, that's tough. So well, okay, so I've got music. I've got a full album of my music coming out on January 1st. I'm sorry, I have to plug myself
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that's right. Yeah,
But yeah, so I'm
600
really
listeners.
excited for that. Yeah, I got 600 listens on one of my songs.
There you go.
Yeah, that's awesome. That was within like 3 weeks, um, which is crazy. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm really excited about the new album. I'm gonna keep working on music and stuff. The other thing is, there's a book that I really want to write. So I think this summer I'm gonna spend a good
Yeah.
chunk of it
You should
just writing this book.
you should save that for next podcast of what you want to do, and we can have a little topic about what your book is going to be about. Cause if it's the one that you told me about in the car the other day, I think that would be a cool one to talk about.
I probably won't just because I don't want to give any ideas away. I kind of
Oh,
want to
that is
finish
true.
it
That
and then
is true.
talk about it, but
That's true.
because I think it's a unique idea.
It
I
is.
haven't
It's a
seen anything like
100%
this
unique
before.
idea.
It's an apocalyptic world, which is not unique, but how I'm doing it, I think is I haven't seen it before, so I'm
Yeah.
really excited to write that.
Yeah, that'd
So
be.
yeah, yeah,
I
that
heard it
sounds good.
already, and I think it's a really great concept. So hopefully
Well, cool. Thank you.
the listeners will be able to hear it one day. So
Yeah,
yeah,
one
yeah,
day when I
one day,
actually
one
have it published and stuff, that would be
exactly.
yeah.
So well, we have hit our hour mark. We actually went a minute
Cool.
over. Oh no,
Nice. A full minute over.
full minute over. So yeah, well this was this was actually a
It worked.
it
We did
worked.
it.
We did
Yeah.
it. I mean, it was
Yeah.
James and I and
I
Dylan and
and James.
James. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was pretty fun. It was actually really good. Maybe we should do this
Yeah.
like more often, just two per podcast.
Maybe we should just start our own podcast,
Dude,
Dylan.
why not, man? Why don't we do it? The D and J podcast or the J and D podcast?
JD,
JD podcast.
the DJ podcast.
Yo, but that's it.
No,
No, that's a J. No, DJ, the DJ podcast.
the DJ
Yeah,
podcast.
why'd you say DG?
No, I didn't say DG. I said DJ.
Oh, you did?
Like Dijon mustard. Yeah.
Oh my god. What? Could have said like J as in James, but whatever.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
JD.
jeez, shut up. Hopefully this is out soon. We still
Yeah.
haven't even put out 15 yet? You're
Yeah.
working on
I think we're about to
15.
put out 14.
14 is out, but it's not out on
Oh,
YouTube
14
yet.
is out. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so we're working
Yeah.
on 15 then. And then hopefully by the hopefully this one gets out too. So,
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
alrighty. Well, thank you all for
Cool.
tuning in. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Just Dylan and James.
Yeah.
James and Dylan.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Straight vibing.
I love how we do that. Straight vibing. Alrighty, well, thank you all, and hope you have a fantastic New Year. And
Thank you. You
I
too.
was just talking to everybody in general, but you as well.
Oh.
Okay. And yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.
I'll see you. Bye.